see, I had coffee and a protein bar. That's just the way it works sometimes, especially when you're getting up this early. Didn't have a lot of time to prepare a meal, so ate that along the way, and here we are. We're in phase 4, day 1. Can you believe it? It's the last phase, and we're getting started with legs. Oh joy. So got a lot of supersets today, and it's gonna be pretty intense. So having said that, we're gonna be doing a pretty hefty amount of mobility, about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure you're nice and warmed up, as there will be a lot of supersets, as rest times will be a little shorter. You wanna make sure you're good to go. You're well prepared. And also, you don't want the weights to be high. We're not trying to break any records here, because if you're gonna go this high doing the supersets, you're setting yourself up for possible injury, which is definitely something we don't want. So we're gonna get a warm-up, feel-up set, then we're gonna move on to the working sets, then we're gonna get it done. It's time to get intense. Oh yeah, feel a little burn in there. Definitely working. If you've never done jumping split squats before, might take some getting used to. Just get in the lunge position, and then you're gonna kind of explosively push yourself up to the top position, kind of in more of a jumping motion. And as you kind of reach the top position, you're gonna quickly shift the stance and then catch yourself in the next position and then go right into it. So it's gonna be kind of like a, kind of getting that rhythm. Kind of take it easy the first part, just so that way you get your balance. And especially right after doing squats, you want to make sure you're ready for it. I don't know if I'm ready for it, but we got it done. Oh yeah. Romanian deadlifts, supersetted with glute bridges. 4 sets, 10 reps. We're working on those rear muscles. We're isolating the hamstrings with the Romanian deadlifts, and we're isolating the glutes with the glute bridges. So even though you can't see these muscles, a lot of breath here. Even though you can't see these muscle groups, you don't want to ignore them, because it can lead to imbalances, both aesthetics and also just in the way you move and function. And that's why we included them in this plan. Buff Dude Booty Poppers. We always include these because we just like to subject you guys to us just humping the air like that, just to make it as awkward as possible. They actually have no function whatsoever. If we just want 30 seconds of you watching us perform glute bridges. Double bicep while you're doing this, you know, so you get both the legs and the biceps going. Yeah, can you hack it? I barely did, but hit the quads. We've worked for years on this new technology, and we are proud to unveil Buff Dude's VR first-person mode. Watch as I perform hamstrings with your own eyes. Calm down. I know your heart's probably racing right now. That was maybe one of the most exhilarating experiences you've ever had. Buff Dudes VR, coming 2019. Well, I waited until phase 4, but I finally wore those shorts. Yeah, not the breakaways yet. We're gonna wait up until the final day of legs for that one. And we're doing a drop set with standing calf raises. So what we're doing, so we're doing it weighted, we're doing 10 reps, then as you can see I'm stepping off the machine, and then I'm doing 10 body weight reps. And after having done 10 weighted reps, those body weight ones feel very, very intense. Try it out. We know you're gonna enjoy it. Good superset. Feel the burn on those ones. Reverse crunches, and you can tell it's a pretty short range of motion, much like normal crunches. And much like the name explains, you're reversing the motion essentially where you're crunching your bottom half. You can make it a bit more difficult by pushing your legs out, but that's kind of like a leg raise slash reverse crunch hybrid. But if you really just want to focus on the crunch itself, you know, really pull that, rotate, flex the spine, let it roll upwards, and kind of pick your hips up off the pad here, and really get that nice crunch, and then slowly let it down. Roll your back down to the bottom position so the back is flat and the hips are firmly planted on the bench itself. And you can tell here we're making it a bit more difficult by utilizing a decline bench here. And it adds just a little bit more tension in there as you perform the exercise, because now, of course, you're working a little bit more against gravity. Whoa.